right, we're gonna give it a moment for some people to come in. And I gotta hurry up. Alright, so with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the reading. We're gonna pull emotions that are going on behind the scenes, whether this is you or someone else. You fill in the blank of what it is. For some of you, no and on is significant. So these are emotions that's behind the scenes that need to be pulled to the front, or you are currently experiencing emotions or thoughts. So, let's go ahead. Affirmation: I forgive myself. You need to forgive yourself. Or someone else is saying this. Let's go ahead and pull one more. Emotions. Okay. Right when I said, oh my goodness, I got mortified. Okay. And so what's going on behind the scenes? Like, someone is just now realizing that, I understand this is a weekend reading for those who just got in here, but just realizing that you need to forgive yourself, or someone else is realizing this. And someone is feeling embarrassed, mortified, someone's feeling embarrassed or ashamed, possibly humiliated. And that's why the thoughts are, I forgive myself. What's going on? What are actions? This is actions that you're not aware of, or actions that need to be pulled to the front, or actions that are currently happening. These actions have not happened. These are things to look out for. My nose. This instant is really clearing up my nose. What's going on behind the scenes for the collective? Okay. We have spiritual gifts. And we have alliance. And we have lost soul. We have move on with confidence. No self of identity. And we have go on in reverse. Remember I said that in reverse. And this is in reverse, it's just literally someone saying it's like, yeah, stand up for yourself. So I'm gonna put that to the side. It's literally telling somebody like, go, leave me alone. And then we have you are not crazy in reverse. Yeah, so uh, also for those who work on the weekend, as a side note, co-worker, watch your back. And that came in reverse, meaning this is your confirmation that your weekend should go smoothly for the weekend. Either that person is off, or that person got tired, or they just simply just gonna um it's just simply gonna be a good weekend. Now, mind you, if you are demanding a good weekend, that's different. That calls stagnation. And we have happening now, and that happening in reverse. So like I said, some people want things now, and that calls when you demand it now. Not demand it in great gratitude, but when you demand things to happen, and you should have let it. You should have let it happen. And so let's just get this low vibration out of the way. Forgiving yourself for having to deal with my lost soul is a narcissist. Okay. And that's with energy that was being picked up. And standing up for yourself, telling this narcissist to go. Right? And not even having a contact. If they don't get that you're not speaking to them as a sign, which they don't. If they don't stop, but just understand it. They have no self identity and they feed off on that. So when you're getting these calls and text messages, please call me sounds so like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it says please call me. Excuse me. That really fucks up your head. So when you get to a place of like where you can think and then you start looking at those messages or the missed call or the visual message and it's like, oh, don't fall into that. That is like the lowest of the low. They are in a place where they are bored, so they just taking out the time to interrupt your space. And you have to understand some of these narcissists have spiritual gifts too with no soul, so they can feel you. They can what's that? They can feel when you pull from them or when something shifts. Believe me, okay. So you're not crazy, but this also came in reverse. And this is you sitting here saying, battling self. Stop battling self. Someone is saying that you're not crazy, or someone is saying that. Move with confidence in your spiritual gifts. We have an alliance. Come into agreement. Whether this is a group, this also can be work related as well. Networking. And this literally occurs after you forgive yourself. Someone being humiliated, right? And but still moving with confidence. Let's go ahead and put some rebel. Let's go ahead and put some rebel on your reading. Okay. Let's go let me see. This lost soul and go on. I want the rebel to be on that. Go on lost self identity and go on. We can for lost soul. We have to make it rain. This is literally like, I'm getting like, listen, getting out of that energy. Remember I was saying how they also have spiritual gifts and they can feel it. Once you let go of this energy or this person, right? And also, it doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. It can also be like a family member, mom, grandma, dad, whatever, auntie, uncle. You have to fill in the blank. It start raining on you, baby. Okay. Rebel for the moving confidence. Rebel for the moving confidence. The world needs your power, your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. See that? Moving in confidence. That speaks for itself. Mm-hmm. And then you start creating those alliances to stand up for yourself, right? Forgive yourself. You say this affirmation all weekend. I forgive myself. Wake up and say, I forgive myself. You get a moment in the afternoon, I forgive myself. In the evening, I forgive myself. Before you go to sleep, I forgive myself. You can also set a notification. For those of you who are new to the SGL show, make sure, don't be feel humiliated or embarrassed because you forgive yourself and you choose self. Listen, for those of you who are new to this, make sure you tune into the SGL podcast. You're definitely gonna have a good time. Yeah, a 5 of Wands. He's like, this is my masculine card. This is exactly how the narcissist, no direction. They don't got no identity. This is literally them. See those white people? Instead of them just working as a team, this ended. But there is no team because this person don't got no soul. But these are all the 5 spirits within this person, looking for supply. Well, we're not gonna fall in that because you're gonna make it rain. They trying to take your flame, trying to get the night. Just like all these other spirits trying to figure out a way to get your attention. And you're like, no, I'm about to make it rain. It's about to REIGN. Also, it's gonna rain and put this out so you can no longer have access. Cause see this right here, even though it's a mountain, but if you just literally, this is your space. Feminine masculine energy. And we also have another masculine energy, the Sud. It's my masculine card. And for some of you, it's like, no, it's not yet. This side up is my masculine cards, and this is my feminine. Don't tell me. Don't be trying to tell me how to use my gifts. A masculine. Finally accepting feminine energy. You could be accepting feminine energy or actually accepting feminine qualities. There's no gender role to this. This is going to also be in pertaining to actual masculine male finally accepting the feminine um, presence that a male possesses, right? Forgiving self for even thinking that way. All right, those are the masculine and feminine energies, which balance each other out. Let's go ahead and look at what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, shit. We have the 9 of Wands. Are you really wounded? Are you having this bandage on your head? Are you a trickster? Experience? You pretending like you wounded so that these people don't bother you, but they watching because you let other people that you like. I wonder if they know that I'm really not hurt. I'm actually scared to use my wand. Don't be scared to use your gifts. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You won't be humiliated or embarrassed for being yourself. Go ahead and start creating those new alliances. Step out of that and use your gifts. Anything else? Yes. Step into your Empress energy. So we're gonna do. We just gonna boop that like we stepping into. Because I'm telling you, in life, somebody, whatever it is that somebody wants it just as bad as you do, and ain't no waiting. Yes, there is God's timing, but then there's also when God of all creation and Creator makes a way. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Let's get direction. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, clarifying insecurity. The worry of, okay, not only do I have this particular gift, but I also have 8 other gifts that I'm like, I know it's gonna support me, but I don't want to fail nobody. No, you go ahead and use it. Because you're not even realizing that all these wands, once you start using, it's going to literally turn into a scepter all by itself. You worrying about the lack. Stop worrying about the lack. Yeah. Self-reflection. That is the hermit. Yep. Going back into the emperor. Leadership. Law and order. Instruction. You better promote yourself and speak it. All right. Let me see here. I said, let's look at the night and let the moon be your guide. The moonology of my night cards. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, some of you, it's the past. It's the past. And so I'm getting a lot of events or a project, and you focus on being humiliated. You better forgive yourself. If no one else does, you stand up for yourself. And you use those gifts. Okay. And then there was something else that I wanted to do for you. I want to fill your cup. All right, so we're going to fill your cup. Okay. What's going on behind the scenes, for some of you, it may be hard to swallow. It may be hard to accept, especially pertaining to self and people. What needs to be served in the collective chalice? Roots of abundance. And in sacred, what needs to be served to the collective and sacred. Okay. We have endless possibilities, and we have earth magic. I'm going to allow you should define your endless possibilities, because you have to really let go. You have to let go, okay? Because there's endless possibilities, okay? In Earth's magic, you step into your empress and use your gifts. And for some of you, like, okay, well, what is my gifts? Step into just being yourself and forgiving yourself and let go, right? So let's go ahead and read Roots of Abundance. All right. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away in the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. All right, that's going on. That is your message, and also what's going on behind the scenes, collective. Make sure you tune, follow, and subscribe. I said make sure you tune, follow, and subscribe. Everything that you need and are looking for is in the description box. I'm sending you, right, love. And don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you.